In southeastern Europe, where the Balkans meet the Mediterranean, lies a country shaped by mountains, seas, and centuries of history: Albania. Often overlooked, yet endlessly fascinating, Albania is a land of ancient civilizations, dramatic landscapes, and resilient people. This is not just a destination, it is a story written in stone, water, and time. Welcome to the wonders of Albania. Albania is a small country with remarkable geographic diversity. To the west, it borders the Adriatic and Ionian Seas, offering over 450 kilometers of coastline. To the north and east rise rugged mountain ranges, part of the Dinaric Alps and Balkan Mountains, while fertile plains stretch across central Albania. Despite its size, Albania contains snow-capped mountains, deep river valleys, Mediterranean beaches, lakes, wetlands, and canyons. This diversity has shaped the country's culture, lifestyle, and history for thousands of years. Our story begins with the Illyrians, ancient tribes who lived here long before the Romans, carving hill forts into these ridgelines. The Romans arrived, laying roads and arenas. Durrës amphitheatre still echoes with their empire's ambition. Byzantine centuries layered faith and art, glittering mosaics and frescoes guarding quiet Orthodox churches. Venice cast stone and strategy in the north, Rosafa's crenellated walls standing sentinel over Shkodër. Then came the Ottomans, shaping Gjirokastër and Berat with stone houses, bazaars, mosques and graceful bridges. In the 15th century, Gjirokastër Sarandë defied the empire, his banner a lasting symbol of freedom. After centuries of foreign rule, Albania raised its own flag in 1912, declaring independence in Vlore. The 20th century turned inward. Decades of communist isolation left thousands of bunkers, silent on shorelines and fields. Today, Albania is open, modernizing and reconnecting with the world. Vibrant squares, cafes and sunlit promenades leading to the sea. At the heart of the country lies Tirana, Albania's vibrant capital. Once a quiet Ottoman town, Tirana has transformed into a colourful, energetic city. Skhnderbeg Square anchors the city, wide, open and always alive. Around it stand the National History Museum with its mosaic facade. Around it stand the elegant Ethem Bey Mosque. Around it stand bold government buildings from the communist era. Cafes pulse through its neighbourhoods. Art spaces pulse through its neighbourhoods. Nightlife pulses through its neighbourhoods. Parks pulse through its neighbourhoods, making Tirana a symbol of Albania's youthful spirit and future. For over 2,600 years, Durrës has watched ships come and go, first Greek, then Roman, shaping Albania's oldest port. Tucked between apartment blocks and boulevards, the largest Roman amphitheatre in the Balkans reveals a city layered with time. Today, beach promenades meet archaeological ruins, fishermen cast lines beside cargo cranes, ferries link Albania to Europe. Durrës is coastal energy and ancient memory. Albania's open door to the Adriatic. A historic, artistic city at Albania's northern edge, Shkodër rests beside Lake Shkodër, the largest in the Balkans, and looks toward Montenegro. From the ramparts of Rosafa Castle, legend and stone watch over the confluence of rivers and a rim of mountains, a panorama that has shaped the city's spirit for centuries. Down below, streets hum with bicycles, cafes, and conversations that turn to art. Shkodër is famed for photography, echoes of the Marubi legacy, alongside literature, music, and theatre that carry a proud national voice. By the water's edge at Lake Shkodër, reflections ripple like memories. Above at Rosafa Castle, the wind tells old stories. Here, culture isn't kept in museums. It lives in the cadence of everyday life. In central Albania, Berat unfolds like a living museum, a UNESCO World Heritage City where time and light play across stone. White Ottoman houses climb the hillsides, layered terraces, their dark wooden frames and broad panes, creating the famed 1,000 windows that watch the valley below. Above, the inhabited Berat Castle crowns the ridge, a walled town with doors that still open to daily life. Within its lanes, churches, mosques, small museums, icons and courtyards. As evening falls, the facades glow and the old town softens into gold windows flicker, streets hush, and the past feels close enough to touch. From the southern slopes rises Gjirokastër, a UNESCO city hewn from stone, slate rooftops stacked like scales, grey facades and cobbled lanes shaped by centuries of Ottoman craft. Stone houses terrace the hillside, their fortified towers and carved eaves framing narrow streets that echo with footsteps. Above it all, the massive hilltop castle commands the valley, its courtyards opening to museums and galleries of weapons, relics, and the traces of eras that pass through these walls. In the old bazaar, arches and shopfronts curve around the slope, a living marketplace where stone meets colour and trade meets tradition. This is also the birthplace of Ismail Kadare, whose words helped carry Gjirokastër's memory to the world. Under the afternoon sun, rooftops gleam. At dusk, the city turns silver. Stone houses, old bazaar, and a history that holds fast. From Vlora, the land slips into the Ionian, a sweep of turquoise coves, white pebble bays, sheer limestone cliffs running south to Sarandë. Along the cliff roads, switchbacks reveal Durrës' bright waters and sunlit terraces. Further on, Immerse drifts between beach life and slow village afternoons. Zamil gleams like a postcard, sand as pale as salt islets scattered in a blue so clear it feels weightless, while Sarandë arcs in a crescent, buzzing from morning swims to golden hour strolls. Offshore, the silhouette of Corfu keeps watch. Inland, olive groves climb the hills, and ancient stone villages rest on their terraces, quiet and fragrant. Here the days are simple, boats tracing silver lines, umbrellas casting tidy shade, cliff jumps and sunset swims. Yet the coastline always widens the view. The Riviera, Durrës. one radiant thread along the Ionian's edge. South of the Riviera's curve, ancient and modern meet. Across a quiet lagoon lies Butrint, a UNESCO treasure layered with time. Greek foundations, Roman streets, Byzantine basilica, Venetian walls. Step onto the worn seats of the theatre, pass through the Lion Gate, see reflections of a fortress in reed-bright water. History gathers here in stone and silence. Then the scene shifts to Sarandë, bright, lively, a crescent of cafes and palms along the waterfront. Mornings open with swims and ferry horns, evenings glide into sunset strolls and a soft sea wind's hum of nightlife. From here, day trips reach the Blue Eye, where cold sapphire water wells up from limestone depths, enclosed by ferns and shade. In a single day, you can touch millennia at Butrint and return to Sarandë's glow, coastal city energy set against the oldest of echoes. In Albania's far north, the accursed mountains rise jagged, pristine, almost mythic. Limestone walls, pine-dark valleys, rivers as clear as glass. Theth greets you with stone houses, a lone church in a meadow. Wooden bridges sway over blue water. Waterfalls thread down sheer cliffs. Springs glow sapphire under fern shade. Valbona opens wide. Alpine meadows, crystal rivers, guest houses tucked beneath silver peaks, dawn light brushing ridgelines, gold. Between them runs the legendary trail, Theth to Valbona. You start at first light, follow red and white markers through beach and rock, climb to a high pass where the world drops away in every direction. Wind, cowbells, silence. Then the descent. Switchbacks, wildflowers, a ribbon of river guiding you home. Here, hiking is the heartbeat. Ridge walks, hanging bridges, trail dust on your boots. The Alps of Albania, wild, untouched, unforgettable. Vlora, where independence was declared. Sunlit Bay, the Lungomar, history on the shore. Korçë, culture, music, education, serenades, bazaar stones, the first Albanian school. Elbasan, a historic crossroads, Ottoman walls, castle lanes, echoes of the Via Egnatia. Fear, gateway to Apollonia. Roman columns, wide plains, an easy jump to antiquity. Pogradec, lakeside calm on Ohrid. Clear waters, quiet promenades, slow breath mornings. Each one a distinct thread. Together they weave Albania's identity. Beyond the cities and stones, Albania's heart is its people. Hospitality isn't a gesture, it's a promise. Guests are honoured like family, seats pulled closer, plates piled higher, stories shared late into the night. Tables gather generations. Byrek comes warm and flaky, olive oil golden and peppery. Fresh seafood kissed by salt and smoke. Meats sizzling on the grill, simple and rich. Local cheeses, tangy and earthy, pass from hand to hand. In markets, laughter travels faster than bargains. On streets, quick bites become conversations. In the countryside, meals stretch into hours under vines and wide skies. This is a culture shaped by resilience and pride, held together by the love of homeland. Traditions aren't preserved behind glass. They live in greetings at the door, in the way bread is broken, in the way every goodbye becomes another invitation to stay. Albania is rediscovering itself. Ancient roots, modern ambition, wild welcoming, historic, alive, familiar, uniquely its own skylines rising, traditions thriving, cafes buzzing, mountains breathing, city lights, high peaks, stone streets, sapphire seas. Moment to moment, it feels new and timeless at once. For the curious traveller, authentic discovery awaits. Unfiltered, unscripted, unforgettable. This is Albania. And these are its wonders,